back to my channel. It's Ilene. So today we're going to do a cricket ornament. This is inspired by Gabby, who is Mommy and Her Four Little Ladies on YouTube and Instagram. I am going to do a really simple project, and it's going to be a star. So I'm just typing in up here in the upper right corner. You could see right here. I don't know if you could see that actually. But this is called, I'm just typing in Christmas ornaments in the search bar. And this is just the main page of my projects section. So I'm going to open that up and see what it pulls up. A lot of very intricate ornaments here. And you could also do vinyl down here. I don't know if you guys can see any of this. Anyway, very dimensional projects that you could, you know, pull up with the Cricut. So I want to do a star, but this is not the exact star that I wanted to get. So this is the star I wanted. It's the 5-point Christmas star. And it comes with the score lines and cuts. So we're going to go ahead and select it and then put, I usually go to customize because with that I can make adjustments to the project. And for this project I'm using the Walmart glitter paper that I've been using lately, and for it to fit on the size paper that I have, I'm going down here into my shapes right here, and I'm going to open up a square. So I'm going to drag it over, and this is just to give me a guide. You don't have to do this part, but I like doing this. So I'm going to type up here on the size. There's a size option up here, and it's the width and the height. And for right now, it has it locked. So we want to unlock it, and we have 8.5 for the width because that's the size of my paper. And then I'm going to type 11 on the height. Oops. I'm going to type 11, and that should give us our 8.5 by 11. Now let me make this a little smaller. There you go. So you could actually see this is 8.5 up here and 11 height wise. So let me change this color just so you could, no, let's just go with that. There you go. You can see it better. So these are going to be behind my object. So I want to right click on my image and I want to move it to the front. So move forward. Hey, move, send to the front. There we go. And then we want to do the same with this one. So it comes with 2 already. And this will make, I believe, 1 star. You don't, or it can make 2 stars. It's just up to you how you want to create your ornament. But for right now, this is what I'm going to do. For my project, I went ahead and I selected the stars, and then I right clicked and duplicated this. And I forgot to tell you guys that I am using I'm using a Cricut, not a Silhouette. FYI, in case you're wondering. I only have a Cricut. So you can see here on the stars, it has dotted lines, and those are my score marks. And then the solid outer line is my cut marks. So we're going to get into that once we have our images done. And so I duplicated the stars. So now we have 4. So I'm going to select these 2. And I want to make these a little bit smaller because I want a variety of sizes. And so I'm going to duplicate this one, this set, and then slide them over. And we're going to make these even smaller because I like different sizes. So I'm going to move these back onto my paper. I just want these 2 so I can position them where I need. Okay, so it looks like they're not small enough. Oh, okay. Let's just pull it back out here. And we're going to make them smaller. I do want a size difference, so I want to be able to make sure I see that they are different sizes, or easily see that they're different sizes, if I'm making any sense. So I'm going to select these two and I'm going to make them even smaller, maybe even down to a 2. And when you're using your drag arrows right here on the bottom right corner, while you're moving it, on the top and the left of these shapes are your inches or your measurements, and it'll tell you how big or how small you're actually making your object. Okay, so now I want to make sure they get fit, and I'm just clicking on my image, whatever I want to move, and holding it and dragging it with the mouse. Okay, and if you want to make it fit even better, you can rotate your image as much as you want. It doesn't have to be exactly straight standing up square. It's however you want to make them fit. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and rotate this one. There's a little rotate arrow here. It's like almost like a circle with the arrow at one corner, and you just click on it and hold it, and then you can turn it whichever direction you want. And so now our other star can fit, and this will all fit within the 8.5 by 11 paper, the glitter paper that I have from Walmart. And I'm just making sure they have room to breathe, and just in case, you know. And the lines are going off the edge of my 8.5 by 11. And just scooch this up a little because we don't want our corners cut off. And make this rotate that. And I've learned that if you rotate, you can see if you're making more room or not enough room. So there we go. That is better. My edges are a little, they've got clearance for the cutting tool, just in case. Okay. And so I don't need my little rectangle in the background anymore. So I'm going to go ahead and delete it. And before I send it off to my Cricut, I like to highlight all my objects, and then I could either right click and attach it from here with the drop down button, or I can come over here in the bottom right hand corner of the design space and just click attach. So by doing this, when I go to hit make it up in the right corner right here, when I click on that, my image won't move. It'll stay in the position that I put it in. Now, if we don't use our attached option, what's going to happen is, I'm going to come down here and detach it. What's going to happen is they're all detached now. When I hit make it, all my images move. See, so it's already out of frame of that 8.5 by 11 that I had put as a guide. So I don't want that because there's no paper on here after the 8.5 inch mark. And all of this is going to get cut off. And down here on the 11 inch side length, it's already surpassed the 11 inch. So we want to cancel that. And we want to highlight all the objects, just highlight over it, and then go back and attach it. Okay, so once we have it all attached, that will keep the objects from rearranging on our mat. And then you go to make it, and then see how it's still the same as what we were doing on the design space. Nothing moved, everything is in position. It's within my border that I created for the 8.5 by 11. And then from here, you want to make sure that you put your paper, whatever paper you're going to cut your images out of, you put it on your mat and then hit continue. And once you hit continue, it'll come here. And then it's a little slow right now because, yeah, it's a lot going on. So here it opens up. Now I have my tool set to fabric because I want it to cut twice. I want I want that that blade to cut really, really good without me loading and unloading my mat. Here you want to make sure that if you're making this star, you have your scoring tool in the clamp A position, so that what Cricut does is score the paper first. So all those dotted lines that I was showing you earlier, that is your score mark. So the score tool is going to work first, and after it does all the score lines, then it's going to go in to cut. I don't want to cut mine. I've already cut mine, but I wanted to record this part and make sure that you know what I'm doing here in the Cricut. And you also saw the name of the star that I used. Now I have the access, so I pay the $10 a month, so it's $9.99 a month. So that object may or may not be available to you. I'm not sure if it's included with the access or if it's a free one. So you got to go in and look and see if it's there. But type in the 5-point star and it should come up. Or type in Christmas ornament and it should come up. Okay, so we've already done that. You go ahead, once you've loaded your mat, you go to your Cricut and press the load button, this little button right here, and then your mat should feed in, and then from there, the next button would be the little Cricut button to cut, and it will flash, and that's the button you'll press, and then it'll go through and score all your marks for you, and then proceed to cut. After that, you just unload. You just go back and you press the unload button, and it will release your mat. All right, for now, I'm going to go ahead and cancel, and I'm going to say yes, cancel that. And then we're going to cancel this again, and it should bring me right back to my mat. So those are my stars that I'm working with. And there's the name. It's 5-point Christmas star. And I wonder, yep, if you click on the name, it should bring it back down to your description. Yep. And then it just gives you a little description or instructions of how to put it all together. And here's your assembly. You fold along, run a bead of whatever glue, and then attach your hanging element, whatever it is, and then you're good. And that's it, guys. So it is a Cricut Access image. So if you don't have it, you could actually click on it still and pay just for this cut file. I don't know what the price is for this cut file, but I just went ahead and it's a part of my access. So, all right, so that is it. Now I'm going to load you guys. I'm going to put you guys back on my camera mount, and we're going to put this ornament together. Okay, so here are my stars, and this is the glitter paper I was talking about. Let me show you. So it is available online for Walmart.com, but it's also available in the stores if you got the big super Walmarts. It's diamond print glitter, white glitter cardstock, and it's used for any inkjet printer. So you only get 10 sheets, but I think it's like $4 or something like that. And it's 104-pound paper cardstock. It looks very shiny, or not shiny, but glittery. You can see all the glitter. There you go. I like it. So this is what our stars look like. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. So we have our stars here, and I'm going to let me grab some. Sorry guys, I'm just grabbing some embroidery floss. So I'm just going to use some embroidery floss. I don't care what color it is. It's just going to be for my hanging element. All our score marks have to be folded. So we got to go in and fold all these lines that we can see here. And there we go. You want to fold and fold and fold. So you just crease on those, all the stars. on all the lines, stars on all the lines. Now, I think it would be better if you use regular cardstock to go ahead and make this for the first time, but I'm just, you know, against the tide. I don't like Wendy. I don't like to follow the rules all the time. Do as I say, not as I do. Okay, so just fold on all those creases. You should have all your score marks folded. Now just follow the line because it'll look like it's not even, but it's okay. It'll work out. I've made these stars before by hand. This is way before I had my Cricut, and it's not hard. It's not hard. It's just a little tedious. Okay, so the side of the star also has teeny tiny score marks, and this is just to finish the edge if you wanted to connect more than one together. You know, like 2 of them together. And it's just the glitter makes it a little tougher to fold straight lines. But that's what it looks like. It should be right to the tip. So there you go. There you go. There she is. Just trying to make it straight. Just get all the points nice and pointy. There we go. All right, and then because you've creased all your points, all your score marks, it should turn out pretty darn cool. Now that is what your ornament is gonna look like. Look at how cute. Now if we do 2, let's fold this up and get to our points. I'm just folding it in one direction. I think that's all you really need. Just fold it all down, open it up, fold the next one, make it to the point. Okay. I think it's really cool. And you can cut a bunch of these out and let your kids just have at it, so you don't have to do all the hard work. But look how quick that came out, see? And with the Cricut, my goodness, you can have these done in no time. Or you can look one up in Silhouette. All your cutting machines, it might be in all of them, you just gotta look. And you saw what I did. I just typed in Christmas ornament, and then I looked and scrolled down to find some stars. That was it. That was it. Okay. There you go. There's our second star. Oh, I gotta fold it. Forgot about the corners or the side. Just fold those in. I'm using my finger underneath it just to get that fold line. Get on the fold. There we go. I think these are cute. These would be cute for like table arrangements, or you just tuck them in to into your floral arrangements. That'd be cute. You can actually use a dowel or skewer. Look at that. And you could go ahead and glue these babies together. Oh, look at. Let's see. Or like they said, you just add your hanger to the back. So let me just add one to the back of this. Making that center point right there. Making it sharp. Okay, let's hang this bad boy up. Just a little string. Oh, that really. Okay. I think the blue looks cute. Why not? And you can make it even smaller if you weren't using the glitter, but this just saves a step because you don't have to glitter up glitter up your star once it's done. It's already got glitter on it. Okay, I'm gonna use, I guess I have to use some wet glue because my hot glue is not on. Always turn the hot glue on. So see our little folds on the back side give us something to attach it to each other. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this little knot. I think this ornament's cute. And then just put that knot right in there. There we go. Just don't mess up my point. And just add more glue just to help keep it in there. All right, so I'm gonna use the wet glue and see how it does with this thing. Add one at a time. Whoops. Guys, have you ever made a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and dropped it, and then it, of course, lands on its freaking face, the face of the PB&J, face down? So crazy. There we go. Now, hopefully this lines up. I might go to the hot glue. So let's just go ahead. I'm gonna put you guys on time lapse. And I'll just come back. I'll come back and show you the rest of the stars. All right, here we go, guys. Okay, it's not perfect because my fat fingers can't work with delicate things, but there is our 3-dimensional Christmas ornament. You can see the glitter on the paper, and you can also enhance this little ornament. So I think I will put you guys back on time lapse, or I'll put you on time lapse, and we'll try to embellish this Christmas ornament a little further. So here's the large, the medium, and the small. And with the Cricut, guys, or the Silhouette, you can make these stars bigger and smaller. It's all up to you how much bigger or smaller you want your 3D project. Okay, so I'm gonna put you on time lapse, and we'll try to decorate these little stars up. Okay, here we go. So it's only very small touches that I did to alter these little stars. The first little one I made, I added some snow marker to it, and I did it like 3 times to give it more dimension. You can see on the top of the star, so it just hangs like this. So that's the only thing I did to that one. The next one, I did some stickles, and I just traced the edge, the outline of the star, and I thought that is cute just with color. I will be adding some beads to this later, just not right now. And the last one, I kind of messed up. I goofed on it. I made a dot and it smeared, and so I'm trying not to touch the dots. And I just did some Nouveau drops and all the way around, and I'm gonna let that dry. I'm gonna let all of these dry, and I'm gonna come back in and do the other side because they're double-sided, right? So we're gonna do both sides of our star so you can see it from both sides. So I'm gonna let that dry, and then put our little stars up on the hangers. I hope you guys give this a try. I know it's a little bit long. I mean, I've been doing a lot of long videos, but I apologize for that. I'll try to go back to the short videos. I know some of you don't like the long videos, but yeah, it is what it is. So that is it for my ornament for our hashtag Puchy's Christmas ornament hop 2021. So I hope you guys follow along, and don't forget, follow the rules in the description box below, and your name will be entered for a giveaway on my channel. And everybody else's giveaways, they have their own requirements. So just make sure you hit the description box, the down arrow, and it'll open up and it'll show you everyone's requirements for their giveaways. So don't forget, go check it out. Puchy is on there, Nurse Tara, Buzzing with V, myself, Kristianne's Crafty Adventures. We have Eve Ada. We have several other wonderful ladies. I just can't list them all right off the bat, but they're all going to be linked in the description box here on this video, the first video, and also on the last video. So go check them out, ladies. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all on the next video. Merry Christmas.